This episode of Zankyou no Terror, episode 9, released on Saturday 9/11, was just the most tragic thing I have ever seen. Oh my, this day is already sad enough. This episode was just so suspenseful and is what happened, and like how, if you have not seen this week's episode of Zankyou no Terror, by the way, I do advise you should watch the episode because it was fucking awesome. I loved it. And if you have not seen the series, we should watch the series and come back to the video. Like, oh my wow, this the whole Ferris wheel thing where freaking Lisa was stuck, where freaking in the previous episode, number 5, captured Lisa when she was again trying to run away, whatever, trying to leave 9 and 12, whatever. So freaking number 5 caught her, and she basically put a bomb on her and this Ferris wheel. Number 12 obviously take the bait, so she knew that, and they're both stuck in the Ferris wheel, and you give them like 8 minutes to disarm the bomb, and she made a deal halfway through. Even like I think like in the last minute, she actually made a deal saying like, if you tell me where the atomic bomb is. Now they're planning an atomic bomb, they didn't really want the plutonium bomb because the plutonium bomb is a freaking what's it called, a prototype for the actual atomic bomb. And like, saying where's the atomic bomb located at? If you tell me there, then I'll spare you and Lisa, whatever. It's like, oh my, the romance in that was just amazing. Like, I thought they were gonna freaking kiss. I swear to love, that would have been a perfect scene, to be honest with you. Like, the last minutes of them both. Oh wow, just like if they died, that would have been the most, like, I don't know, it wouldn't be perfect, but at the same time, like, it would have been like, so I would have been depressed if they just died. But thankfully that did not happen. Freaking they found out the atomic bomb was located at the school at Locker D12, but also Shabasky and I can't remember the guy, Hamura, what they were doing. They basically went to a guy's called Aoki's house, whatever, and then when they went there, they went to the Ministry of Health Republic's house. They're talking about Project Athene, and Project Athene apparently talks about a syndrome called Savant syndrome, which basically, it's basically a drug. They basically drug the little children at the age of 5, under the age of 5. So number 9 and 12 were children. I believe when they were 12 years old. I believe when 12 years old or 5. I can't remember. They were 5 years old, I believe. They basically tested a bunch of drugs on them, like a Savian syndrome, which would basically make them highly intelligent, make them smart in every situation. That's why they're so smart and intelligent. Figuring disarming bombs and everything else. That's why number 12 is able to disarm a bomb, because of the Savian syndrome, and also how we taught everything, how many researchers came in. This is like sort of linking to why number 12 and number 9 are so super smart. And also number 5, she was the one of the last remaining ones. So obviously there's one survivor of the Savian syndrome, I think, probably a thing, freaking instrument, what I'm saying, the project, and basically was number 5. The American government took her, and obviously, that's what happened today. She's basically part of the police, the American FBI police force, people, whatever. And it was just so fucked up on us, just what they did. I was like, wow, I can't believe they did the things they did just to get a bunch of research. And I believe I'm also missing one huge, oh yeah, this aspect I'm missing. Also number 9 and 12, apparently they started a fire at the building in order to actually escape from the place. And actually, because apparently when I heard one survivor, I was like, the number 9 and 12 survived, but they apparently escaped before this happened. Wow, just oh my lord. Overall though, this episode was absolutely brilliant. I love the suspenseful moment. I cannot wait for episode 10 where freaking number 9 almost got caught by the police when he was just there, like he was trying to get rid of the bomb, because somehow I feel like he knew number 12 would do the thing he did, because it said 12, somehow he was so surprised, and he knew at the same time, because obviously he could tell number 12 cared for Lisa in a way, so he'd obviously do anything to save her life. And I hope it become a thing at the end of the anime or something, because that would be absolutely brilliant. I would love to become a thing. They do all lovey-dovey shit. It's like, oh my, I cannot wait for the next episode. I'm so glad they decided to release Zankyou no Terror episode this week anyway, just because it was just so highly anticipated. I'm very surprised, honestly, that no bomb explosion happened in this episode. Nothing happened. There was no explosion. I guess it was just because of the date. They decided not to be like a douche or do that, so they decided to say, let's make it really suspenseful. And I loved it, because not every episode needs to be filled with fucking explosions to be good. This is Zankyou no Terror. It's proven to be one of my favorite shows just because of this reason, making me think. And also Project Athene, also how number 5 survived number 12, and number 9 managed to escape by starting a fire, because obviously they're able to start the fire, just leave. And I was like, I thought number 5, they were playing a game before they left, so I don't know. And I felt so bad for the other kids who died too, because only one survivor, actually 3 survivors if you think about it, the experiment, to survive then. It's just wow, it's highly fucked. I know I said wow a lot, just this episode blew my mind, and I absolutely loved it, yo. Zankyou no Terror is brilliant. If you're not watching it, I highly advise you should definitely check out this show. I believe it's available on Funimation's website for streaming. If you do have Funimation, you could go watch there. The opening is amazing. The show overall, maybe I'll make a review for this show once the show is over. I'll definitely be doing a review of the show for sure, because it reminds me of Death Note and it's absolutely brilliant. So be sure to comment below what you guys thought of this episode. Be sure to like the video, visit my channel, subscribe, and do all that bullshit. And I'm out. Farewell.